Good day. I hope you're doing great. So let's go straight to our weekly analysis. So yeah, today it's Sunday, so I just want to give you some different tools for those who don't know. This platform actually it's called Trading Hours. It can help you to understand or to know when other markets or trading session starts. So on my time zone here, you can just compare this with your time zones and stuff. So, but now I just want to know about the US stock exchange because I trade in Nasdaq, right? So I will just go straight here or check this. It's simple, tradinghours.com. Then you will, this is going to be the first page, right? So you can see we have London, Tokyo, Australia. So let's go straight to US. Once you click that, it's going to help you to understand because you want to know every holiday from a different country, you see. So yeah, that's the thing. Like tomorrow it's 20th of January. We can see it's a birthday of Martin Luther King, plus the stock market will be closed, plus Trump is going to be officially the president of the United States of America. So now that you know that, when you see the market not really moving that much, is because it's actually a holiday. Everyone will be celebrating that holiday, plus the new president. So I think this week is where we're going to see the nice move of the market. I think Trump is going to start to implement whatever he said he wants to implement, right? So which means the market will actually start nicely on Tuesday. You can see when we go straight to our economic calendar, there is nothing on Monday or tomorrow. So we start from Tuesday with Canada CPI, another one from New Zealand, retail sales from Canada, unemployment claims from US, and PMIs, right? It seems like this month is moving very quick. So, but we don't really have much important economic news. I think last week it was aggressive, especially from the US side. We had PPI, we had CPIs, we had retail sales, all that. So that was an aggressive week. But what I liked about that is most of them, they were missing the estimates. So which means that the numbers were actually going a little bit lower, which means the dollar was losing some momentum here and there. And that is actually good because it shows us that the inflation, it was slowly or cooling off. Simple as that, right? So now I think we can go straight to, I wanted to go straight to our analysis. But by the way, guys, we still have this system that shows you where to sell, where to buy. This is what USD CAD. Just look at this. This was a proper sell, another sell, a very nice buy. So obviously we're not going to miss this. And the system is just $150. So if you want our signals, it's actually $60 a lifetime, 12 months signals, guys. So let me know if you want to be part of the team. So now let's rush straight to our analysis and see what we can get. So we're not going to, remember guys, in the market, and maybe just a smaller advice, in the market, if you are a trader, you have to know what you are dealing with. This is trading. It's not really exactly investing. Because when you invest, obviously you have to diversify. So which means you can't just watch one stock. But there's people who can actually do that. Let's say maybe it's your company. You can actually have a lot in that one company. And most likely it works very nice. But mostly they will say don't place your eggs in one basket. So which means you have to look at different companies so that if the other one doesn't perform, the other one can perform. So that approach is quite different in trading. In trading here, I think it's way much better to place your eggs in one basket. Why? For the focus, because here for us, especially for me, I'm a day trader, so which means I don't really have to look at the whole watch list. That is too much. have to focus on one or two things. I think that is something that confuses people because it comes with disadvantages. You lose on Nasdaq, most likely you'll think, oh, just because I also trade US30, let me go check there if maybe I can get something. Most likely you end up getting some sort of an opportunity and end up losing. You go on the other one, you end up losing, you see. So most likely, remember, psychologically, humans don't really like losing, you see. You will try to fight back, and that at the end of the day we will call that greed, because once you lose, you most likely you will end up trying to open more position or trying to find some other opportunities, trying to covering whatever that you lost. So the best thing that you can do, just have few of these things. Maybe you can focus on one. If maybe one you think is too much, let's say a maximum of three. But to be smart enough on this maximum of 3, you can say something like this. You can say, okay, I'm giving Nasdaq, let's say 70% of the time. So which means most of the time, or 70% of the time, I'm mastering or I'm checking Nasdaq. So I will say gold. I'm not forced to trade gold, but I will say, okay, I will give this one 15% and maybe US30 or something else. You can say US30 15%, which means if there is nothing on gold, when you go on Nasdaq, remember this is 15%. So when you go on 15%, it might confuse you if you don't really listen this nicely. When you go on 15%, you will say, okay, if on Nasdaq I was using, let's say for example, one lot, so which means when I go on gold, I will use maybe 0.15. This is just an example. It means you're not actually over risking, because this is not something that you check like every day. You don't really master this every day, you see. So when you go on US30, you also use a smaller lot size, because your confidence is not really the same as when you trade Nasdaq. When you go on Nasdaq, you trade with one lot size. I'm just giving you an example. This on gold, you might use 0.2, 0. whatever, 0.01, whatever the amount, but just give them different percentages, because sometimes it's surprising. You can master one pair, but at the end of the day, you still trade 5 pairs, which you can't even master. When I say mastering, I'm saying that you understand, let's say it's Nasdaq, you understand company earnings, you understand economic events or economic news from the US. How do they have an impact? Let's say maybe CPI. How does it have a direct impact on Nasdaq and all that? You see, but you find yourself that you don't really even understand that, but you trade in something like USD CHF. Swiss franc. So do you understand some economic news from Swiss franc? Do you know now they have they were actually a safe haven country before? Now it seems like they want to boost their military here and there, whatever. So that is now, it's no longer a case. It means they're no longer a safe haven country. Simple as, like, people, let's say rich people, they were actually putting their money there because it was a safe country, or let's say a neutral to war. I'm just giving you some examples, you see. So just imagine, you don't really understand that. You're just focusing on, okay, this is a resistance 1, 2, 3. Yes, that is also good, but you have to understand what's really happening day to day. That's why if you can't understand one pair, why do you trade 8 pairs? Emotionally, you're not gonna be good on this thing, you see. So yeah, that was a smaller advice. I think we already smashed enough time. And if you enjoyed this type of information, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. I think I will start with gold already. That's why I just do the analysis, but I don't really want to do a lot of them, because I don't trade all of them, you see. So I want to do things that I trade at the end of the day, because this should reflect what I'm doing, so not to entertain people, right? So yeah, on gold we can see that, yeah, the market has been going up for quite some time. and here we are on a resistant area. So we can see this is actually a wedge structure. There is enough chance that the market can do what? Can reverse that. I'm actually smashing this one. I'm actually smashing gold here. I'm on a sell. So yeah, you can see that this is actually something that is happening. Tomorrow is going to be a holiday, but I think gold is gonna move. I think once Trump is a president, as he promised to stop those wars or whatever, I think gold is going to be the #1 pair that is going to be quite volatile. I think it's going to go even lower. Even if maybe that won't happen tomorrow, but I see it as something that is going to be reversing very quick. But it's not really surprising. Besides that, we can easily see that we are coming from a very stronger uptrend. Just look at that. This is a daily time frame, by the way. You can see that for more than a year, this thing's been pushing up. Yes, along the way, the market has been reversing here and there, but the overall structure, it's actually a very nice bullish move. See, so I'm expecting to see a nice reversal there. So US30 seems to be trying to reverse out of that downtrend. You can see that we were pushing higher, very nice. So you can see something like that. You see that. So the market was going up very nice. The market broke out. So this is actually a very nice ranging structure there. But it seems like the market wants to change that, because I think companies will be performing very well. We saw some inflation going down here and that it's actually good for the stock market. So I think the market will end up reversing there. So I had a nice buy pending order, but the market seems to be playing around. But at the end of the day, I still expect to see the market reverse. Yes, there is a possibility for the market to play around, but I think in the long run, we are actually going to continue with that uptrend structure. So now let's go on gold. So on gold, sorry, not gold, Nasdaq 100. On Nasdaq 100, the overall structure, guys, the overall structure, we can see that we are actually still, let me see, I don't really want to force this. To me, I think we are still on something like an uptrend, but this is what we had for now. Even on the daily time frame, even on a 4 hours time frame, you can see that, you know what, we had a structure like this. So I just wanted to focus on this. I know what's really happening back here. So if the market breaks out of this resistant area, obviously I want to start this new trend going further. I know that there is a chance that the market can continue going up, but this was also a proper sell, because we can see that the market gave us some proper sell moves. You can see here, these were proper. So I was expecting the same thing here, but the market was just playing games with us. But we'll just have to wait and see on Tuesday what will actually happen. But the overall structure here, it's still on this smaller downtrend here. Once we get out of that, yes, we will change our mind and say, okay, maybe it's now a good time for us to check for bullish structure. But at the moment, let's focus on the current structure. Yes, we will actually get out of that. I think that it's given. I think that it's given that we're not gonna go very long on this downtrend structure. One way or another, we're going to reverse, but we can't just avoid this nice moves here, because I think we can eat very well. So yeah, I think that is enough, guys. For those who wants to be part of the team, you can join our signals for only $60 for 12 months. If you want our system indicator or signal indicator, it's actually $150. Let me show you how I send the signals in the group. Okay, this is how we send our signal in the group. You can see I also send this so that you can understand what's really happening. So it's not like a blank signal. So we have something like this. So you can see here, we can go further. You can see we have like 219 members. So this was GBPJPY. I had this sell on gold. You can see that. So that's how we send the signals. So if you want to be part of the team, you know what to do. You can actually scan that QR code, or I will place something there that you can actually contact me. So thank you very much. This is Kenzo, Xtrahot Forex. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.